Yes, they are. I think the other one's set up, so we're good there.
Excellent. And did I handed you a?
Oh, yes, thank you.
And
Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, we got most of it, I'm just not quite sure with the rest of it. You guys know what you're doing.
We just set one of these up, so.
I don't know if we need that
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, there.
And she said, yeah, it has to be a number one for the 15th.
Okay, do you wanna, one of them press?
Do you guys want to see if they work? Yeah.
Should be able to use it.
can he do it without you, so you can go over the questions real quick with Ms. Washington?
Yeah.
Do you need somebody else, Preston?
First bookkeeper probably, or.
Well, I mean, just for help set up.
Oh, no.
Right now, they just want to go over the questions, so.
Okay.
Well, it was 15
Okay.
seconds.
Yep, it is 15 seconds, yep. Okay, guys, we'll let him set that up. Let's go in the library here.
Okay.
but normally you can come in here another time. So either way, then 2:10.
What's my name?
MJ,
Hey, Bailey, we're not
This
even
is
there.
203. Hey, Bailey, we're
Yeah,
203.
right?
This is 203.
Sorry.
Get out of my grill.
That's my fault.
Yeah, I know. Just don't do it again. There's no problem with the door.
Okay, YouTube, don't kill anybody.
I'm gonna kill Preston.
No guarantees. That's all I'm about.
I will use my.
Did I say red and green?
Yes.
Green, I'm not saying. Where am I saying?
Round one, and then maybe two out, and then yeah. White versus red.
So, white versus red right there. So is that always blue? We got 4 eagle seams. Eagles, blue, white, hairs. So when points go here, just spend it.
I agree.
should you actually into one of those. This video was so funny. Three sides, I was trying so hard back. I've seen it before, but it is just so. I'm gonna read all these matches in the video. Oh, oh, we're just looking at two.
They are. Marty check.
Good, there you go. Eight more.
And then where those kids are standing, that's 210. So they'll only be 210. Oh, I know.
Thank you.
There's like, you have a thing. We'll let them test it. It'll make them feel cool. Yeah.
What if we do one that doesn't work? One second, guys. Let's try and plug in one. I like the. Yes. So what's the timer? There's all of them in 15 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. Timer 300. I was thinking this thing costs. Let's figure out. Let me guess. $80.
My pen is. Pen's dying. It shouldn't be, It's gonna be then. Oh my goodness, we just didn't write on paper. Like, we just have like a perfect, not front back. Oh. Well, that would. What's the
How much does this cost?
$265.
spreadsheet?
Yeah?
I can't find it.
Put in your email. Or I can, what's your?
Oliver Flash, everyone's supposed to. And then all of it.
OLIEE5. Alright, Preston, you got all the rounds set up for you, so I'm gonna mess this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, is this my paper?
Yeah, you're writing on it. You're writing the score down.
Also, oh, so and that means score?
You circle whichever one it is, and it's a running interval.
Okay.
So like, say they get 5
Oh,
here,
this is for each?
They get 5 here, they get 15 here, so it's 20.
So I can just keep scoring this?
Yes.
Okay, I was doing it real quick. That's way easier. So if they get tossed up and they put 5, then I add all these up at the end, or am I gonna add them all?
You add them while you're going, and then add them up.
I don't know how to add like 5 though. I don't know how to add 5 to 10.
Oh, we're supposed to look at it like this, I'm stupid. I was looking at it like this.
That's how school's like that.
I was looking at it like this, I'm like,
This
shouldn't, right? 203 is not right here.
I don't get that sort of right? So that's 100, 200, 300.
Right? You get that. I feel like I feel. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening. We'll make sure you get your answer right.
I gotta go work. Yes, you do.
Usually 5. He's shooting that. Cool. Hey, hey, whoever does like, that's what we're shoving.
Which side? Let's go. Which side? No, this one. This cap. But it's not wrapped. You're good. Guys, this is 2 or 3.
Might die like that.
Oh, you guys are starting.
Yeah, we're just here for.
Oh, sick.
Good to go? Okay. Round 1, question 1. Creepy characters. What malevolent fictional character said this to Dorothy Gale? I'll get you, my pretty, and
Red two?
Wicked Witch of the West.
your bonus for the Aries. Natural substances. What material derived from sheep fat was widely used in candles and soap? What material derived from sheep fat was widely used in candles and soap?
Wax?
The correct answer is tallow. Question 2. Insects. How many pairs of jointed legs would 25 butterflies have?
Red four?
120.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for white. Insects. How many pairs of jointed legs would 20 butterflies have?
Green one?
60.
Correct. Bonus for the white. Civil War. Of the 60 battles fought in the American Civil War, 55 were commanded on both sides by graduates of which school?
Repeat.
Of the 60 battles fought in the American Civil War, 55 were commanded on both sides by graduates of which school?
Yukon?
Incorrect. The correct answer is West Point. We have on paper, correct?
Yep.
We'll say every 4 rounds. Question 3. Liquid measures. Gallons to pints.
Red four?
12 pints.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for white. Liquid measures, mental math. Convert 3 gallons to pints.
Green two?
24 pints.
Correct. Bonus for the white. Fictional characters. What character in a work by L. Frank Baum says this? I have no heart, you know, so I am careful to help all those who may need a friend, even if it happens to only be a mouse. What character in a work by L. Frank Baum says this? I I have no heart, you know, so I carefully help all those who may need a friend, even if it happens to only be a mouse.
The Tin Man?
Correct. Question 4. Silk. Name the enclosure secreted by the silkworm that is unwound to produce threads of silk. No answer? The correct answer is cocoon.
Scores 20 for O'Neill White to 5 for Ayers.
Question 5. Light. What occupies all of the space behind an opaque object that has a light source in front of it?
Green 2.
A shadow?
Correct. Bonus for the white. This is paper and pencil. Decimals. Multiply 0.0048 times 0.065.
Repeat.
Multiply 0.0048 times 0.065.
Any answer?
Point 0.00000.5.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 0.000312. Question 6, mental math. Business schemes. In Jack London's story, The 1,000 Dozen, the central character plans to sell 1,000 dozen eggs in Dawson for $5 per dozen, and thereby gross how much money?
Redport.
5,000.
Correct. Bonus for the Aries. Sentence analysis. Words of what part of speech are joined by the conjunction in this example? The steak was tender, huge, yet flavorless.
Repeat.
What words of what part of speech are joined by the conjunction in this example? The steak was tender, huge, yet flavorless.
Adjective.
Correct.
I don't recognize
2025.
them.
White Sox.
Question 7. Art dimensions. Mobiles, McCrane, and medallions each have how many dimensions?
Redport.
3.
Correct. Bonus for the Aries. This is not paper pencil. Time. Disregarding leap years, how many days are in 10 decades? Incorrect. It is 36,500.
Scores 25.
Question 8. Congress. Members of which house of the U.S. Congress have statewide constituencies?
Redport.
Legislative.
Incorrect. I'll be reading for white. Members of which house of the U.S. Congress have statewide constituencies?
Green 3.
Judicial.
Incorrect. It is the Senate. Question 9. Heroes. In Greek mythology, who slew the Nemean lion?
Redport.
Perseus.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for white. Heroes. In Greek mythology, who slew the Nemean lion? The correct answer is Hercules.
25.
Question 10. Botany. What is the opposite of coniferous?
Report.
That's incorrect. Botany. What is the opposite of coniferous?
Green grape.
Carnivore?
Incorrect. It is deciduous. Question 11. Displays. What displays that most frequently occur near the Earth's magnetic poles appear as colored arcs, rays, bands, streamers, and curtains?
Green grape.
Clouds?
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Aries. Displays. What displays that most frequently occur near the Earth's magnetic poles appear as colored arcs, rays, bands, streamers?
Report.
Rainbows.
Incorrect. The correct answer is auroras. Question 12. Ice. About 99% of the ice on Earth is on and surrounding what two landmasses?
Green grape.
Antarctica and Iceland?
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Aries. Ice. About 99% of the ice on Earth.
Report.
Antarctica and Greenland.
Correct. Bonus for Aries. Sentences. What broad classification of sentences has these functions? To present a wish or request, to offer an invitation, to give instructions, to give directions, and to give a command.
Repeat.
What broad classification of sentences has these functions? To present a wish or request, to offer an invitation, to give instructions, to give directions, to give a command.
Imperative?
Correct.
Score is 40 to 25.
That's the end of the round.
Aries. You with the coaches?
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
Should have been 12.
That's the end of round one.
Isn't there supposed to be four?
That was 12.
I thought there was 11. I should have known that. I guess. On that one, I said, on that one, I said, I said three, I was like, I guessed. And I was just watched, like, you said, it was like an educator.
Tells you where you're
I
going.
knew that one, and he's like, I knew that one, instead of guess my thing, it said, what scary sentence said, you said, oh, it's you right, Chrissy, and then I was there.
Guys, we stay here.
Yeah, guys,
We stay here.
yeah, we stayed
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Wait,
And again, Silas.
who's library? Why would I keep playing tables?
Because there's
You
four.
guys over there.
Wait, are we all on the same thing?
Like, so this is
No, we
round.
get, we don't have, so we put next.
So you put Eagles next. And then the. And blue.
No, we have to play all of the O'Neill teams.
Then,
And then we could.
You should go back since we won like it. You don't get it since we won like it.
you'd be superstitious.
Yes.
I was,
I was gonna say.
I didn't put my coat on. I don't know why.
That's true.
I'm gonna go in.
No,
Eagles are still playing, so.
Play all the other kids now. Cause we play Silas's team next, and then we play, and then like that.
Hey, you know.
I don't know. We just can lose, if we lose once, then we play for third. No, because then if we don't lose it all, then the first and second. If we don't lose it all, then we play for first, and then if we lose, we get second. And if we win all of them but one, then we play for third, and then what was over that one?
That's nice.
And then the losers fourth, and then if we lose two more, then we play for fifth. These are, how many? How many teams? I was just trying to get to Julia. I did it. I don't think so. What are they doing? Wait, what if they do the thing where they're listening to another? What if they're listening to another? That'd be so funny if they're like. Well, let's say already did. I know. Even if they do have a bye. No, they don't have bye. They don't have coaches. There's no bye. There's a. No. I'm feeling to prepare you for the. They must be taking forever. Are they in the conversation?
Should we point to my part conversation, what Newcastle?
Yeah. That's all it is.
We only play other of our teams. We play you guys in the next, we play the Eagles our team. Yeah. We play all of them.
Are you ready? Okay. We'll begin round two. Question one. Forces. What force causes a surface of water to behave like an elastic sheet, allowing insects to walk on it? Green two. Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Eagles. Forces. What force causes the surface of water to behave like an elastic sheet, allowing insects to walk on it?
Tension. Freezing.
Incorrect. It is surface tension. Question two. Fairies. This line is from what story? You see, when the first baby laughed for the first time, its laugh broke into 1,000 pieces, and they all went skipping about, and that was the beginning of fairies. The correct answer is Peter Pan.
Oh my gosh.
Question three. Legends. Which fruit falling from the tree inspired Isaac Newton to develop his... Five.
Apple.
Correct. Bonus for the Eagles. Insects. Which of the three main divisions of a wasp's body is farthest to the rear?
Repeat.
Which of the three main divisions of a wasp's body is farthest to the rear?
Abdomen.
Correct.
Question 4, devices. Around the year 30 BC, it was invented in China. What device for measuring time depends on shadows?
Sundial?
Correct. Bonus for the Eagles. Geometric solids. Name the solid whose base is a polygon and whose faces are triangles meeting at a point.
Repeat.
Name the solid whose base is a polygon and whose faces are triangles meeting at a point.
Camera?
Correct. Question 5. Personal narratives. What is the last name of the person who wrote this in 1913? I took a position at one of the wings to help balance the machine as it ran down the track. When the restraining wire was slipped,
Green board?
Right.
correct. Bonus for the Aries. This is paper and pencil. Solve for y if 3y minus 4 equals 11. What is the value of y?
Repeat.
If 3y minus 4 equals 11, what is the value of y?
The answer?
Four.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 5. Question 6. Mammals. These are varieties of what kind of animals? Himalayan, Oriental longhair.
Red fort?
Yep.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Aries. Mammals. These are varieties of what kind of animals? Himalayan, Oriental longhair, Scottish fold, Siamese.
Green one?
Cat.
Correct. Bonus for the Aries. Fairy tales. What story by Hans Christian Andersen is about the Chinese emperor and the beautiful melody of a songbird?
Repeat.
What story by Hans Christian Andersen is about the Chinese emperor and the beautiful melody of a songbird?
Mulan.
The correct answer is The Nightingale. Question 7. Disasters. What kind of natural disaster has an epicenter and a focus?
Green two?
Tornado.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Eagles. Disasters. What kind of natural disaster has an epicenter and focus?
6.
Hurricane?
The correct answer is earthquake. Question 8. Matter. An atom of hydrogen in Earth's atmosphere has just a single proton. How many protons does an atom of hydrogen have deep within the sun?
Red 5.
5.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Aries. Matter. An atom of hydrogen in Earth's atmosphere has just a single proton. How many protons does an atom of hydrogen have deep within the sun?
Green 2?
2.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 1. Question 9. Short and sweet. What is the name for a 17-syllable Japanese poem that describes nature?
Red 5.
I do.
Correct. Bonus for the Eagles. Proverbs. This is a spoof on a proverb about what kind of animal? You can lead a car to a highway, but you can't make it think.
Repeat.
This is a spoof on a proverb about what kind of animal? You can lead a car to a highway, but you can't make it think.
Horse.
Correct. Question 10. Unusual races. In Africa, what kind of birds are saddled, bridled, and run in races?
Green 2?
Ostrich.
Correct. Bonus for the Aries. This is paper and pencil. Mixed numbers. Convert 96 over 6 into a mixed number.
Repeat.
Convert 96 over 6 into a mixed number. Question 11. 5 senses. With which human sense would you associate the retina?
Green,
Sight,
no, one, sorry.
eye,
Yeah.
or sight.
Okay, correct. Bonus for the Aries. Resolutions. What document was drafted shortly after this was written by Richard Henry Lee? Resolved that the United Colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown.
PP.
What document was drafted shortly after this was written by Richard Henry Lee? Resolved that the United Colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown.
Declaration of Independence.
Correct. Question 12. Question 12. Proverbs. How is this proverb usually stated? During the time at which water condenses from atmospheric vapor and falls to the earth, a massive deluge occurs simultaneously.
Green two?
Rain.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Eagles. Proverbs. How is this proverb usually stated? During the time at which water condenses from atmospheric vapor and falls in drops to earth, a massive deluge occurs simultaneously.
Red six?
Incorrect. The correct answer is when it rains, it pours.
But, hey, that was a tough question. It took me a long time to process that myself. I didn't get it. And I read through the questions a couple weeks ago. But anyway, that was a good job buzzing. You had to buzz in that situation because you're behind. Tough question, but you had to try it, so good job. It's good job, both sides. You guys are well coached.
Hey, we played the other side. Hey, we played the other side.
Did you know?
I was over, I was like, oh, yeah. You're gonna do it, as long as you. Yeah. These questions are good.
It's super hard to push down.
In this one?
On number 2.
Is it just two?
Push it.
But I was building it. I have to actually push.
Push normally.
Sorry. Oh, those ones still pass. So,
These ones are just.
so they're just harder than some, so,
Yeah.
sorry. But thank you,
How much time do we have to figure out?
It just tells.
just as long as they get here. I mean, if you need to take, if you need to go to the bathroom, go.
We went right here. Yeah.
Alright, I'm taking mine out though. How much you took off? Like that, where the other kid spoke.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I didn't-
what, yeah, that's why I was.
I thought you misspoke.
No, cause I said number one and then number two said the answer.
I see. I didn't see that. That's my bad. I shouldn't
No,
have
it's
jumped
not,
in.
it didn't really matter because they still lost it.
I jumped in, I shouldn't.
So if he speaks and there's no answer,
Just, like, we're gonna be lenient.
okay,
So,
just,
just be lenient, say, oh, no, no, this one, or something. Yeah.
and then,
I thought you said red something and they were, it was green or something.
no, I said green one, green two, so, but that's fine.
I get so excited sometimes.
Yeah.
You stay in my lane.
14-2. Max Michael just turned. Nope.
I'm in bed or what?
You guys are gonna play the other West Holt team, actually.
One
Okay.
and two there.
I think I'll stay out.
You're gonna sit out this one? Yeah. Take your turn. You can, should pull a desk. Just pull it up. Instead of this. There you go.
I guess.
You're learning a lot just listening.
Yeah, I think I got a little.
Wait, Sam's gonna be on it? Oh, yeah, there's this kid that's irrelevant this year.
Well,
It's okay, you have to learn.
Yeah, I
Okay, we'll announce the score, everything.
Round 3, question 1. Figurative language. What figure of speech is used in this verse? The teapot sang as the water boiled.
Red one.
Personification.
Correct. Bonus for Westholt 1. This is paper and pencil. Percentage. In a class of 30 students, 20 of them are girls. What percentage of the class are boys? It's a bonus.
We didn't answer.
We'll take an answer. 33%, 33.3%. Question 2. Explorers. Around 1000 AD, they sailed from the British Isles to Greenland, and then on to Labrador, the Baffin Islands, and Newfoundland. There, they established a colony named Vineland, and from that base sailed along the coast of North America. Who were these people?
And 6.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westholt 2. Explorers. Around 1000 AD, they sailed from the British Isles to Greenland, and then on to Labrador, the Baffin Islands, and Newfoundland. There, they established a colony named Vineland, and from that,
Green 4.
The Vikings.
correct. Bonus for Westholt 2. Capitals. Name one of 2 U.S. capitals that include the state as part of its name.
Oklahoma City and Indianapolis.
Correct. Question 3. Cartography. On a U.S. map, for what does the common abbreviation stand in relation to these cities? Wind Cave, NP, Mesa Verde, NP, Kings Canyon, NP, Everglades, NP.
Green 1.
National Park.
Correct. Bonus for Westholt 2. The circulatory system. What word should have completed this line? 3 kinds of blood vessels are arteries, veins, and caterpillars.
Origins.
Incorrect. The correct answer is capillaries.
Score is 20 Westholt 2 and 5 Westholt 1.
Question 4. Teeth. The flat-edged teeth at the front of the mouth are called.
Green 4.
Carnivores.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westholt 1. The flat-edged teeth at the front of the mouth are called. The correct answer is incisors. Question 5. wreaking havoc. In the 1800s, the trading companies killed a great number of what animal, causing,
Bison?
correct. Bonus for Westholt 2. Long rivers. What is the longest river in Africa?
Nile.
Correct. Question 6. Prepositional phrases. What is the object of the first preposition in this? The loquacious loudly leapt into the air of the lion named Larry.
Greenport.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westholt 1. Prepositional phrases. What is the object of the first preposition in this? The loquacious loudly leapt into the lair of the lion named Larry.
Westholt 1-3.
Lion.
Incorrect. The correct answer is lair. Question 7. Homophones. Spell the contraction for you will.
3.
YOU''LL.
Correct. Bonus for Westholt 1. Islands. What island was formed by the volcanoes including Kahala, Mauna Kea, Hualile, Mauna Loa, and Kilauea?
Hawaii.
Correct. Question 8. Libraries. Whose presidential library is located at Mount Vernon, Virginia? Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westholt 1. Libraries. Whose presidential library is located at Mount Vernon, Virginia?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Incorrect. The correct answer is George Washington.
Score is 35, Westholt 2.
Question 9. Explorers. What kind of quadrupeds played important roles in the expeditions of Ernest Shackleton, Robert Peary, Roald Amundsen, and Richard Byrd?
Buffalo.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westholt 2. Explorers. What kind of quadrupeds played important roles in the expeditions of Ernest Shackleton, Robert Peary, Roald Amundsen, and Richard Byrd?
Greenport.
Deer.
Incorrect. The correct answer is dogs. Question 10. Miracles. Who is Mark Twain referring to when he said the following? She has been dumb, stone deaf, and stone blind ever.
Redwood.
Correct. Bonus for Westholt 1. Lots of stars. What is the name for an aggregate of millions to hundreds of billions of stars?
Star cluster.
Incorrect. The correct answer is galaxy.
Scores 25, 35.
Question 11. Mental math. Fractions. Reduce 36 over 100 to lowest terms.
Red 3.
9/25.
Correct. Bonus for Westholt 1. Namesakes. A major city in what state was named for the 34th victory of Spain, the Duke of Albuquerque?
Repeat.
A major city in what state was named named for the 34th Viceroy of Spain, the Duke of Albuquerque?
New Mexico?
Correct.
Scores 40, Westwood 135.
Question 12. Wordplay. These lines illustrate what form of wordplay? Is this your sister's sixth zither, sir?
Red.
Alliteration.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westall too. Wordplay. These lines illustrate what form of wordplay? Is this your sister's sixth zither, sir?
32.
Assonance.
So, I mean, this says tongue twisters. So, I don't think we
I
can
don't
accept
think
that.
so, probably, yeah. Good guesses, though.
The final score?
35 to 40, Westwood 1.
I'm back to what Good job, guys.
Okay, guys, next, West Holt 1, you're going into 210. And West Holt 2, you're going to the library.
I'll sit.
You, West Holt 1 places, O'Neill Blue.
Okay, very good.
Job, guys. I'm going to the library.
Okay.
I know. There's something
Dude, this freaking. No, I don't even know what an acronym is. What island was formed by 5 volcanoes, including Kohala, Mauna Kea, Hualei, Mauna Loa, and Kilauea?
Would you mess up on the holiday or whatever?
Hualei. Girl.
Yeah, West Holt 2.
Dude, a skunk sat on a stump and thunked the stump stunk, but the stump.
Is that what you guys
Oh, that one.
That one was, question 12 was stupid.
Word what?
These lines illustrate what form of wordplay? Is this your sister's sixth zither, sir? She said assonance? We didn't accept it, but, because that's because, I don't even know what that is.
What was the answer?
It was
Tongue
tongue twisters,
Tongue
but she
twister.
said assonance.
Oh, assonance is when you repeat,
Like
like alliteration is the first sound. Assonance is when you repeat.
The sound.
No, the vowels.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah,
So that's not a
so-
word, yes.
No, I had no clue what it was. I like looked at her.
Yeah.
I don't think, the answer is tongue twister, so I don't think we can accept it.
No, they aren't the same thing.
A skunk sat on a stump and dunked the stump, but the stump thunked the.
Although assonance, maybe, that wouldn't be a bad, that wouldn't be
Six,
a bad.
sick, slick, slim, sycamore saplings. That's stupid. I need to read the first line.
Yeah, actually, that, I wonder if assonance should be. You should ask, Ben B if that's,
Okay.
if that would be.
So, yeah, that's got me out of English.
Me too, bro.
Actually?
Yeah, English and Spanish.
Yeah, actually English and Spanish. What period's your Spanish?
Fifth,
English, I mean.
seventh, no, sixth.
I'm not sure. What time is it start?
I don't care when it ends.
It's like 2:40.
Bro, how are we not in the top 10 Class C women's basketball?
I don't know.
Bro, we have 4 wins.
Dude, our team's not that bad.
No, we're just not playing good. Ooh, EPJ lost to St. Mary's. Hey, I like this. I like these power rankings for sure.
Yeah.
Does Twist Streamer survive a 65-foot fall? Anthony Colandrea.
That's a long shot.
Anthony Colandrea. What's your deal? So the quarterback. And that's why I don't. This is our guy right here. Anthony Colandrea.
Who's that? Redskins, that
That's
quarterback?
the quarterback.
What about the backup quarterback?
I think he didn't like that one. So I crushed this meal with you. Actually, you crushed me before the meal. So. Okay.
Yeah, Miss Washington, that probably could have accepted.
Yeah. We had the coaches said no, so we said,
You had other
yeah.
coaches, what?
The coaches said no, so we asked her.
Yeah. So, but that's a tough one.
Yeah. It's okay, it's right there, no one knows.
Are you guys in support? When?
Yeah, it's right there. If you keep running over like this, this is one.
Go on, close the door, please. More cracking. You ready to start?
Yep.
Okay, round 4, question 1. Extended spoonerisms. This is from a spoonerized version of what fairy tale? The Food Gary said that on the Pavy Princess's 17th birthday, she would frick her finger and fall into a sleep deep.
Round 3?
Sleeping Beauty?
Correct. Bonus question for the Aries. Suit. The suit that lines the fireplace, flues, consists mainly of what element?
Repeat.
The suit that lines fireplace, flues, consists mainly of what element?
Ash.
Incorrect. The correct answer is carbon. Question 2. Presidents. When George W. Bush became President of the United States, he was the second man in history to follow his father to the nation's highest office. Who was the first man to become president after his father?
Green 3?
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Aries. Presidents. When George W. Bush became President of the United States, he was the second man in history to follow his father to the nation's highest office. Who was the first man to become president after his father?
Round 4?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Incorrect. The correct answer is John Quincy Adams. Question 3. Mental math. Toxic sludge. If you have a 55-gallon barrel of toxic sludge, how many quart jars are needed to repackage it? Repackage it. Incorrect. I'll repeat for St. Joe's. Mental math, toxic sludge. If you have a 55-gallon barrel of toxic sludge, how many quart jars are needed to repackage it?
Green one.
240 quarts.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 220. Question 4. Sister of Beezus. She lives on Clickcat Street in Portland. Who is this elementary school-age sister of Beezus in a series of Beverly Cleary novels?
Buzz.
The correct answer is Ramona.
Oh.
Question 5. The American frontier. What were the rugged trappers of the Rockies in the 19th century called?
Green 3.
Fur traders?
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Aries. The American frontier. What were the rugged trappers of the Rockies in the 19th century called?
Red 3.
Fur collectors?
Incorrect. The correct answer is mountain men. Question 6. Missive abbreviations. At the end of a letter, you may find the abbreviation PS followed by a message. For what do these letters stand?
Red 4.
Postal service.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for St. Joe's 1. Missive abbreviations. At the end of a letter, you may find the abbreviation PS followed by a message. For what do these letters stand?
Buzz.
The correct answer is postscript. Question 7. Proverbs. According to the proverb, how deep is beauty?
Red 4.
10 feet.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for St. Joe's 1. Proverbs. According to the proverb, how deep is beauty?
Green 1.
1,000 feet.
Incorrect. The correct answer is skin deep.
Ever heard that? Beauty is only skin deep? Obviously not. Now you have.
How do we keep it in the eyes?
What?
It just keeps.
It's just, this is the running score. Right now it's 5-0. So, sorry. Right?
We're on
Yeah,
round
yeah, 7.
Yeah, I'm
Or,
on.
yeah, he was, he became like, we're on.
Question 8.
Right.
Question 8, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is.
Yeah, this is
Alright,
question.
alright,
There we go.
sorry.
It's question 8. Landforms. What landform is occupied by Baja California and Florida?
Green 3.
Peninsula?
Correct. Bonus for St. Joe's 1. Dividing up a rope. A rope is 3 units long. If it is divided into 9 identical parts, then 2 parts of the rope equal what fraction of a unit?
Repeat.
A rope is 3 units long. If it is divided into 9 identical parts, then 2 parts of the rope equal what fraction of a unit?
1/3?
Incorrect. The correct answer is 2/3. Question 9. Coal. Name the most abundant element in coal.
Red 4.
Diamond.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for St. Joe's 1. Coal. Name the most abundant element in coal.
Green 3.
Copper?
Incorrect. The correct answer is carbon. Okay. Question 10. Pronoun forms. What is the neuter form of the masculine pronoun himself and the feminine pronoun herself?
Him and her.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for St. Joe's 1. Question 10. Pronoun forms. What is the neuter form of the masculine pronoun himself and the feminine pronoun herself?
Self.
Incorrect. The correct answer is itself. Question 11. Petite animal. What four-letter word denotes a small horse?
Pony.
Correct. Toss-up for Aries. 2 answers. Name the official languages of Canada.
Repeat.
Name the 2 official languages of Canada.
English and French?
Correct. Question 12. Gas gauges. A fuel tank, no. Animal anatomy. What structure on many bipeds can be described as a pair of long jaws without teeth?
Green 3?
Beak?
Correct. Bonus for St. Joe's 1. Gas gauges. A fuel holds 18 gallons. The gas gauge indicator is about halfway between the 3/4 full mark and the 7/8 mark. To the nearest gallon, how many gallons are in the tank?
Should we give a paper pencil on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, paper pencil, we start on. Paper pencil.
Okay, a fuel tank holds 18 gallons. The gas gauge indicator is about halfway between the 3/4 full mark and the 7/8 mark. To the nearest gallon, how many gallons are in the tank?
Same answer?
16 and a half gallons.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 15. That concludes the round.
Good job, though. Well, we're killing. Nice job. So 20 to 10 is what I have?
Yep, Aries are coming.
Great match. Those were tougher questions, but good job, both of you.
Hate first question. This is a student's version of what fairy tale.
You guys say, you guys say,
She would prick her finger and fall into a sleep deep, only to be awakened by blue trust. Are there like
That's
eight
right?
guns
Okay,
on
who's
that?
cat?
Is that like the-
You wanna be
No,
the
we'll
last?
just- we'll just-
Last, be the last cat? Okay, I can see
You.
you. Okay, guys, we've had,
We'll see. We have lots of time.
Four.
Some good ones too. I told the teachers I'd get.
This
started.
This is our.
We have rounds eight and nine.
This is their fault. This is their. This is their first one, this is our second one.
So I think you get 2 extra. We can do a
Take the, take Preston versus, whoever wants to sign up.
Yeah, not limited.
Well, I'm saying.
Yeah.
That'll be an easy question. Okay. You're so fun. You all ready to begin? Okay. Round 5. Question 1. Psalms. What are the first 5 words of the 23rd Psalm? No answer? The correct answer is, the Lord is my shepherd. Question 2. Memorials. At what memorial in Keystone, South Dakota Can visitors walk the presidential trail?
Rent free?
Correct. Bonus for Westfield. This is paper pencil. Elections. Miles Glorisis won the election for county sheriff by a majority of just one vote. 12,223 votes were cast. How many votes did his opponent get? Correct. Question 3. Living cells. It constitutes about 80 to 90% of all living cells and is essential as a solvent in medium in which chemical reactions can occur. Identify this substance. Correct. Bonus for West Holt. Poems. What word comes next in this verse? It was 6 men of Indostan, to learning much inclined, who went to see the elephant, though all of them were. Yep. Incorrect. The correct answer is blind.
Scores 20-0, West Holt lead.
You could have gotten
That's not a
honest.
good attitude with it though.
Yeah, you could add it.
You gotta be positive.
Yeah,
You like
yeah,
gotten honest.
Think about like
Disconnected for some reason.
Very,
So I said
like your
disconnected.
future, like what you wanna do junior high school, if you have that attitude, or you, I mean, I want your confidence, man, confidence.
I think it's pronounced A-E-R-I-E. My aunt and uncle don't like eagles.
Aries.
My aunt and uncle don't like
Aries.
eagles.
Really?
Because they take their lambs.
Seriously?
Like, they'll just pick up a whole lamb and carry it off and eat it.
That's really sad.
Yeah, that's why they don't like eagles.
That's so sad.
Even if like he's,
Football Eagles team,
my
you need to
uncle,
defeat the Eagles in honor of your aunt and uncle.
yes, my uncle said that if they're being a nuisance, you should be able to get rid of them, but they're like
They're protected.
protected, protected, yeah.
So you just can't hit a wall.
He's had some safety cables questions.
Yeah, those ones are easy.
Yeah,
I don't,
Answer?
I helped on the
yeah,
bonus
he
one.
helped. Yeah, he helped.
I just didn't buzz. I actually did try to buzz once. Jack just did a little before me.
mhm.
I would have had the wrong answer. Hey, he got it right though.
He did?
See, something
I was
happened for
thinking
a
about
reason.
saying water for one of them, but I was like,
Sometimes the questions read so funny that you're like,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the
and then
name
they
of
answer,
like,
you're like, seriously?
And
That was
well,
easy.
and better than buzz, it makes it sound like, oh wait, what was it?
I couldn't,
Panic.
I couldn't remember the name of like the north and south southern lights.
I would have said what
The
you said
Aurora
though.
Borealis, but it's,
You would have said what she said though, or
yeah,
like the.
I was gonna say Aurora Borealis.
Well,
I
that's
learned
what
the
they
same thing.
are.
But that's the
That's
Aurora
what we
Borealis.
say they
It's
are.
like the scientific name.
Except
That one was
he
tricky.
uses scientific names.
Yeah.
When you've got,
Quiz bowl competitions.
well, when you've got
They should have counted that.
names,
Yeah.
You think?
yeah.
It was part of it,
It's the
right?
same thing.
So where can you see the southern one? Here we come. Big faces on.
All ready to begin? Round 6, question 1. Affixes. What is the meaning of the prefix in polygon?
Green 5.
4.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westfold. Affixes. What is the meaning of the prefix in polygon? Incorrect. The correct answer is many or much. Question 2. Fantasies. Who in a story by Norton Juster assembles a mysterious toll booth and then visits the kingdom of wisdom, has dinner with King Azaz the unabridged, and develops a crush on the Princess Rhyme and Reason?
Green five.
James?
Incorrect. I'll repeat for Westholt. Fantasies. Who, in a story by Norton Juster, assembles a mysterious toll booth and then visits the kingdom of wisdom, has dinner with King Azaz the unabridged, and develops a crush on the Princess Rhyme and Reason?
Red four.
Ronald?
Incorrect. The correct answer is Milo. Dinosaurs. Question 3. Dinosaurs. Bearing a large bony frill and 3 horns.
Green three.
Triceratops.
Correct. This bonus is paper pencil. Decimals. Express 4% as a decimal.
Repeat.
Express 4% as a decimal.
0.04.
Correct. Question 4. Sores. What kind of sores are often signaled 24 to 48 hours prior to an outbreak by an itching or tingling sensation in the lips?
Green three.
I'll repeat the question for Westholt. Sores. What kind of sores are often signaled 24 to 48 hours prior to an outbreak by an itching or tingling sensation in the lips?
Red one.
Paper sore.
Incorrect. The correct answer is cold sore. Question 5.
Score is 0 to 15 equals blue.
Question 5. State borders. Utah is one of the only 3 U.S. states with borders along only straight longitudinal and latitudinal lines. Name either of the 2.
Green five.
Wyoming?
Correct. Bonus for the Eagles. Sentence analysis. What is the simple predicate in this line? For moderately large values of 2, 2 plus 2 equals 5.
Repeat.
What is the simple predicate in this line? For moderately large values of 2, 2 plus 2 equals 5. Need an answer? Correct. Question 6 is mental math. Dog sled algebra. The annual rent on a dog sled in Alaska is $240. What is the average monthly dog sled rent?
Red five.
$1.
Correct. Bonus for Westholt. Rejecting sad books. Wallace Wallace objects to reading the book Old Chef, My Pal, or any other such books like Old Yeller in a comedy by Gordon Corman. Finish the line of this book with the kind of animal that dies in these books. No more dead blank.
Dog.
Correct. Question 7. Number proverbs. What number is in each side of the sayings about birds in the hand, peas in a pod, sides to every question?
Green six.
2.
Correct. Bonus for the Eagles. Territorial acquisition. What country ceded California and New Mexico to the United States?
Repeat.
What country ceded California and New Mexico to the United States?
Mexico.
Correct. Question 8. Fictional characters. What character character from American literature thinks the sky is falling in?
Red one.
Chicken Little.
Correct. Bonus for West Holt. Cliches. What word is missing from these cliches? Put on a long blank, dare to show your blank the music, talk till you're blue in the blank.
Boy.
Incorrect. The correct answer is face. Question 9. A moment in time. 1/60th of a minute is called a what?
Red or green one?
Second.
Correct. Bonus for the Eagles. Electrical signal carriers. What kind of cells connect together to carry electrical signals to the brain from all over the body? What kind of cells connect together to carry electrical signals to the brain from all over the body?
Nerves.
Correct. Question 10.
Score is 60 to 28.
Question 10. Riddles to reason by. Beth's mother has 4 daughters. One is called Kara, another is called Sarah, and another is called Lara. What is the name of the 4th daughter?
Red 3.
Sarah.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Eagles. Riddles to reason by. Beth's mother has 4 daughters. One is called Kara, another is called Sarah, another is called Lara. What is the name of the 4th daughter?
Green 5.
Correct. Bonus for the Eagles. Phrases. What is the first prepositional phrase in this sentence? It smoothly crossed the beds of seaweed quickly during the night.
It's bonus.
Smoothly crossed.
Incorrect. The correct answer is of seaweed. Question 11. Settings. These books are set in what country? Kiwi Wars, Call of the Kiwi, Kiwi Moon.
Red 4.
Africa.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for the Eagles. Settings. These books are set in what country? Kiwi Wars, Call of the Kiwi, Kiwi Moon.
Green 1.
Canada.
Incorrect. The correct answer is New Zealand. Question 12. Planet nickname. What color is associated with the planet Mars?
Red 4.
Red.
Correct. Bonus for Weston. Name one of the 2 primary elements that make up steel. Correct. And that concludes the round.
Score is 35 West Holt to 65.
Good job. I knew some of those questions.
Okay, totally.
I knew-
Totally.
I
So
knew the
when you
one,
don't,
I knew the one that was about the Utah and the bordering stuff. I knew, I had one. I knew
Totally.
one.
I thought the Mars one was.
Yeah.
I also knew
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
So when you don't
I did.
play, you know them all.
Yeah.
You just suddenly know
I only
them
said
all
I
when
know
you don't
two.
play.
Yeah, you said that you knew them all.
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought the Mars one was easy.
Mars one, yeah.
Some
You guys got better about
is
buzzing
not
in.
two.
Good job. Round
A
one, you guys.
couple
It's
is
nice to
two.
go redo round one. I think you buzzed in a lot more. You're like, get into it now.
A few is 3 and some is 4. So you use 4 questions then. What other questions did you know? No math ones.
Cheaters, aren't they?
No, we're just
one
realistic
likes me.
people.
I'm number 3, I'm captain.
Nobody cares.
Is this the last one?
Another one in India.
What is that?
What are they called?
No. Then you gotta stay.
Sixth grade, right?
What's the
Yeah,
stay?
that's sixth grade.
Girl, you're like, what is this thing?
Like curly hair, ponytail.
Really? Yeah.
You just sat down the whole down.
I don't know.
What year did she third grade?
Fourth year that she left.
She only here for a really small amount of time.
Like a year.
Took her.
Yeah.
What time is it?
And
Like
then she came back in. Yeah. But I couldn't remember her name. Lily.
Yeah, Lillian, like a year and a half.
Yeah, Lily. Oh, she said
No, I didn't. But I said hi to my other friend.
who's that?
Joe Summerstick. Oh yeah.
Oh, from O'Neill.
No, like I'm bad about buzzing in.
It's intimidating. I think they ask you when like you think you know the answer and then
They couldn't have answered all the
I think that's what
Is that-
happened
is that-
with them,
oh.
cause they put my thing and then just.
They can't.
We see why they don't even start so young.
Yeah.
In like junior high, it's more like.
I think I wanna do it next. Me too.
Wanna try it?
Me too. I like doing it, just bad
Start
answering.
now. Then if you can find you know what it's about.
It's so hard. They're like my ears are burning.
Aries,
Another.
O'Neill Aries.
Who's
You already, the state chose one of them that we
Another O'Neill.
I'm gonna say Mary's my brother.
Where did I hear you? Oh, Aries is like another, middle school where they live, right?
I'm hot.
I'm just gonna buzz it all.
No, I'm just gonna be listening for some Jackson
Yeah, that might
questions,
answer
like
some-
on the thing.
Who writes Percy Jackson?
What?
Who writes Percy Jackson?
Who writes Percy
Yeah.
Jackson? Don't know that.
Gary.
It's Rick.
Gary Byer or something.
Is it
How do you told me?
It's Rick.
Yeah, is it?
Get your trigger finger ready.
It's Rick.
Cricket. Yeah, it's Rick something.
No, I'm
No,
not gonna
Rick
Cricket.
George something.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, Abby told me yesterday, I forgot. But his father's name is Poseidon. What else the camp he goes to? Camp Half-Blood. Do it.
No, don't push him, you guys, if it's not.
It's like the big room.
never asked me what one question was.
Or.
I like the countdown timer that did the lights.
Wow, very.
Yeah,
That was
I'm so
cool.
smart. I don't like this.
I just stare at the countdown camera while I do it, that way I don't have to.
Countdown was good too.
Yeah. And if it gets to like one, I just buzz in and say something random.
That's a good one. If somebody said something.
They're
It's a really hard question.
If there's one, should I? No one cares. If I
Oh.
I know it, should I do it every time? I care. Well, whatever goes wrong, you're gonna get mad that I keep getting
Don't
it
be
wrong.
mad at him. They've all got one wrong, except for Gunner and Barry.
I don't know.
It's good character building. Well, if
And
there's
then
one wrong,
you go
it's okay.
like this.
Initially, you're gonna feel like
No,
you're laughing
you're
and embarrassed.
supposed to
Like,
like,
I
you
don't
have
think
to
he's got one wrong.
cross,
Everyone who's answering has got
you
one.
have to cross it. And like, bring your skirt out. Nah, I found the perfect one.
That one bothered you, didn't it? The cursey one?
Curtsy. Okay, is that their name? Curtsy. Hi. It's not a curtsy. Curtsy. You have to grab your invisible skirt. Okay? Grab your.
I don't wear those.
Go like this. Curtsy.
You all ready? Okay, round 7, question 1. Explorers. Juan Cabrillo is credited as being the first European to navigate the coast of what future U.S. state?
Greenport.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for West Holt. Explorers. Juan Cabrillo is credited as being the first European to navigate the coast of what future U.S. state?
Red three.
Boston.
Incorrect. The correct answer is California. Question 2. State extremes. The southernmost point in the U.S. is located in what state?
Green four.
Incorrect. I'll repeat for West Holt. State extremes. The southernmost point in the U.S. is located in what state?
Red five.
Florida.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Hawaii.
Oh, I missed that.
Question 3.
Oh, yeah.
Punctuation. Where should the comma be in this quote by Mother Teresa? If you judge people, you have no time to love them.
Red four.
After people.
Correct. Bonus for West Holt. Crustaceans. Since they cannot make their own shells, what kind of crabs live in shells left by other creatures?
Hermit crabs.
That's correct. Question 4. Only half the letters. What two-letter abbreviation is used for Iowa?
Two, or red two.
Correct. Bonus for West Holt. Foreign aid. After the Declaration was signed, Benjamin Franklin traveled to what country in search of financial aid and diplomatic recognition from the United States? Incorrect. The correct answer is France. Question 5. Solar energy. If 35% of sunlight is reflected by clouds and 18% is absorbed by the atmosphere, what percentage arrives at the Earth's surface? Correct. Bonus for West Holt. Volcanism. The Ring of Fire is a belt of volcanism and tectonic disturbances rimming which ocean?
The Atlantic.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Pacific. Question 6. Words. Name any word ending in a double Z.
Buzz.
Correct.
Right now it's 25-0.
Bonus for West Holt. Proverbs. How is this proverb usually stated? You will usually find feathered bipeds of similar plumage living gregariously.
Birds are fly.
The correct answer is birds of a feather flock together. Question 7. Spiders. Despite fears, these are true of what North American spiders? The females sometimes eat the male after.
Green four.
Correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Latin America. If you were cycling from Colombia to Costa Rica, you would have to pass through what other country? If you were cycling from Colombia to Costa Rica, you would have to pass through what other country?
Spain.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Panama. Question 8. Favorite characters. Roald Dahl is one of the most loved children's author of all time. Which one of his favorite characters was turned into a movie character for the third time at the end of 2023? Incorrect. I'll repeat the question. Favorite characters. Roald Dahl is one of the most loved children's authors of all time. Which of his favorite characters was turned into a movie character for the third time at the end of 2023? Incorrect. The correct answer is Willy Wonka. Question 9. Disasters. Great Peruvian Earthquake of 1970 killed some 20,000 people by destabilizing massive amounts of snow on Mount Huascarán that devastated 2 entire towns. What is the term for this kind of natural disaster? Correct. Bonus for West Home. Quick learners. What age is missing from this quote by Mark Twain? When I was a boy at blank, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have an old man around. But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years. Correct. Question 10. Pie consumption. If your little sister ate 1/8 of a pie, and your father ate 1/6 of a pie, and your puppy ate 1/4 of a pie, how much is that for you? Incorrect. I'll repeat the question. If your little sister ate 1/8 of a pie, your father ate 1/6 of a pie, and your puppy ate 1/4 of a pie, how much is left for you? Incorrect. The correct answer is 11/24. Question 11. Numerical trivia. What is the only number in the English language that has the same number of letters in its name as its name? Correct. Bonus for the Aries. Chemical quotes. What had Stephen Wright mixed according to this quote? I trusted myself. 2 parts H and 1 part O. I don't trust anybody. What had Stephen Wright mixed according to this quote? I mixed this myself. 2 parts H, 1 part O. I don't trust anybody. Incorrect. The correct answer is water. Question 12. Wishful lyrics. According to the song, if your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme when you do what as dreamers do. Incorrect. I'll repeat for that again. Wishful lyrics. According to the song, if your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme when you do what as dreamers do. Wish upon a star. That concludes the round.
Wait, what fish did that? Wait, is that our last one?
You can stand over there and I go.
Yeah, I was gonna answer this, like, no, I got it.
You sit, you would, can I stand by your buzzers?
No.
Hey, you did a great job.
Good.
You ready?
Okay, I forgot mine. Where did I put it in? Wait, can I see this? I need to see. This hoodie. Where we did?
Thank you guys.
Yes,
I think it's too library to see what the standings are. Okay.
They left their tag. See that little eye? You know you're there. You gotta pop out. What did I say? Yo, I guess that's it. 100 you don't think you do. I can get this out of there. How did I not hit him once? That wasn't that smart. That's not good. Just flying. Okay. Yeah, perfect. It is all that things. No, stay here. We gotta figure out. No, stay. Should wait for them to come get us. Okay. I'm so lucky.
So we had to go, I had like a 2.5 KD and my team lost on my first ring season match in a year. And my team lost, so then 2.5 KD.
Come back in here when you're done.
See, didn't you say the two sentences that made water?
Yeah?
Well, you said H2.
No, it says. What had he mixed? It said, what did he mix?
Yeah, so you're
According to
ready
what
to
he
synthesize.
It was a dumb question, worded weird.
Yeah. What did he mix? It would be hydrogen and oxygen.
Yeah.
What did he synthesize? It would be water. Yeah.
Plate picker. No, actually, not a player, players. She's just, I can put that in.
Or should he? Or should he? I played with accident last night. 70,000 damage, by the way, in like half a second. And then they're done. This kid's dead. 3, 2, 1, dead. Not that big damage. Oh, what? This kid just spawned in.
Slow. Good. Okay. Okay.
I'm super.
Tag. Tag. I'm dead.
Get over it. Then I'll get back in there. That's how I sniper them too. Trying to hit everyone.
Was that it?
No, we have one more round. No, that should be it. Unless we want to do more. I just missed my super completely. Yeah.
I was trying to go challenge that.
Do you know how this gets put away? Did you see enough how this gets? picked
We
up?
didn't like set it up, it was already set up.
It was already like hour.
You could go pick up room 210 if you wanted to.
Okay.
Is that yours?
210 and
No, it's the-
No, I mean, is that his buzzer? Oh, I don't know how to pick it up. Yeah, I guess so. What time is it?
Hey, let's leave her back in here so we forget and then let's come back together. We'll leave everything open. Get this Jolly Rancher.
guys sit?
So, these will come apart, guys, like these go in here, and once they do, like, these are all, she has them zip tied together, the cord that goes with it.
That's genius.
No,
I would,
Yeah.
I would,
And then she zip tied close to know this goes here. That's Rachel for us.
I am the least organized person in the world. I would just throw them
And
together.
then you can
like,
just kind of loop this up, Dominic, if you want, just like this, just kind of roll it up. Or the same with this. Yeah, 'cause they're all zip tied together.
So, Ms. Rowland, are you taking the group teacher?
Yeah, I am a junior high, yes, so.
So, just something, like, they can all be middle school, so like. I'm
Oh,
taking-
okay.
I'm taking some sections.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that's something in the future.
We,
maybe
yeah, I will, right,
Sometimes they take my keys.
right.
And they wouldn't let me
Sometimes,
take 3, I only
Really,
take
yeah.
2.
and sometimes it's a matter if I can find someone
No,
else to ride. I teach sixth grade, that is a little tough too, depending on what's going on in the junior high. Just because of getting, you know, those drivers,
Yes.
and a sub for me.
But, and then sometimes it's, for me.
Just
You know, try to get
It is, absolutely. No, there's another, these go in there. I think that
We have an extra.
Sorry, it's okay, and I said, no, we weren't.
yeah, well, if we do what she said, we can't remember how they were, she's okay with it, well, yeah, just as long as we all the courts.
Thank you so much.
These all go, I think.
I think it's where they take tests.
Take your test. Some of these were in this, I think these were all in this outside.
These are good test match for Jace. Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. No, he'd be
I
fine.
answered like five.
Totally.
Yeah, we tried.
They're so tight. Score, we tied.
No, this way.
Okay. So we'll make sure we have our two cases.
Yeah, they did count it wrong.
If somebody wants to grab that suitcase that's on there, that briefcase.
Somebody should have grabbed that. No.
Should we throw these pieces of paper
Yeah,
away?
you can. Yeah.
Joe.
I love those names.
Huh?
Except it.
Just look in your pocket.
There's another one.
Oh, we can look up his name. Yeah, so I did it.